I've got the playbook to reactivate cold leads. Every agent out there wants the hottest, newest lead, and a lot of agents have a tendency to chase the shiny object, the shiny penny, the magic bullet. And here's what's happening now in the marketplace, in our rising interest rate climate, in the low inventory climate, and in the more competitive climate for real estate agents because there's less home selling in 2022 than we saw last year. The new leads, the inbound leads, the people that are raising their hand and ready to transact in the first 30 days, it's not that common anymore. And it wasn't that common prior to 2020. Of course, there's those unicorn phone calls you get, the come list me call, the I got the referral from my brother and you helped my brother buy a home call. Those things all exist, don't get me wrong. A lot of agents were not prioritizing the follow-up and nurture game, and as a result, their skills have eroded. So I'm going to walk you through the 5 points you need to know about reactivating leads that have been inside your database and haven't been talked to in a while. Point number 1, pick up the phone and call them. Unbelievable, right? This is the easiest thing you can do is take action, get on the phone, and follow up with them. And the script is as simple as, hey Nick, it's Tom Toole here with Remax. I'm following up with you like I said I would. I know we talked back X amount of months ago or X amount of years ago if you've really been off your game, and wanted to see if these are still your plans. And then look through your notes and go over them with them and get into the discovery questions. LP Mama, where are you moving to? You know the playbook here. It's about taking action and picking up the phone and calling them. That's number 1. Number 2, give them something of value. Send them a video about the latest Federal Reserve meeting and then follow up with a phone call afterwards. Send them an article that's out there from Realtor.com or Housing Wire or Inman or somewhere, and then follow up with a phone call. Deliver value via email, via text, via a video, something that's going to show them you know what you're talking about, and then call them afterwards. It can't be the check-in call. Hey, I'm checking in to see if you're buying a home. Click, I'm hanging up on that every time. This is about delivering value and then calling to re-engage them. That's the point number 2. Point number 3, send them a market update. Send them, hey, here's what's happened so far this year. Here's what it means for buyers and sellers, and here's how to navigate the current market. This is the oldest video playbook that's out there, and it's the most effective because it's the number 1 question about real estate. How's the market? And give them the local stats. The national stuff, it's great. It gives us an indicator where the market's heading. We know that real estate is super local. So when you send them the local market update for your county, your town, whatever market you're covering, and then follow up with a phone call, because again, that's the game, is getting them on the phone and asking for an appointment and seeing if you can meet with them. That's the only objective here. That's going to be a really effective way to engage with these folks, reactivate the colder, not followed up with lead, and then ultimately meet them to talk about real estate and making a real estate decision. That is the goal of every phone call. So if you got 3 great points there, and big surprise, they all involve picking up the phone and calling people. Number 4, don't let them get cold in the first place. A lot of folks, they call a lead once, they text a lead once, they email it once, and they don't do anything else. That's not how it works anymore. We're coming off an extraordinary run from 2020 to the middle of 2022 where, yeah, you didn't have to do a lot of follow-up. People had real intent. It was really aggressive, and now we're getting into a lead nurturing business. So if you don't let them get cold in the first place, then you're not going to have to worry about reactivating them down the line. And there's a cadence to doing that. So if you've got a lead you would deem as hot, and this is how we do things at our team, we use the Boomtown CRM, a hot lead is ready to make a decision today or in the next 90 days. Now today, it could take them a year to transact, but they're ready to make a decision today. Anyone ready to make a decision today or in the next 90 days needs a once-a-week communication from their client, preferably by, again, big surprise, picking up the phone and talking to them. So hot leads should be getting a call once a week no matter what. Then you got your nurtures. They're maybe 3 to 6 months out. That's an every other week phone call. And knowing this cadence is going to allow you to make sure they don't get cold in the first place. And then the watch leads, 6 to 12 months out, that's a once a month call. So now you've got this cadence, hot, 0 to 90 days weekly, nurture 3 to 6 months every other week, and watch 6 to 12 months, you're talking to them once a month. That sort of cadence will make sure these leads don't get cold, and you won't have this problem, because the best way to fix something is fix it with a system that's going to allow you to overcome the issue long term. And point number 5, reconnecting with leads is a huge opportunity. And a lot of people don't look at it that way. They get nervous. They think, oh, this lead's going to be ticked off. I never followed up with them. I called them once. And this goes for buyers or sellers. A lot of people don't remember the last time you talked to them. That's why follow-up and a cadence of follow-up and high-volume communication is important. So, to me, this is a major opportunity where you have the ability to reconnect with somebody. Maybe you're a little afraid to pick up the phone because you haven't talked to them. It's an opportunity to re-engage them and re-qualify them. Maybe something changed in their life. Maybe they had a personal life change come up and that changed all their plans. Maybe they just weren't ready the first time you talked to them, because that's usually the case with leads. The whole point is, by taking action, it's an opportunity, and you've already beaten 90% of the market. That's your 5-point playbook to reactivate cold leads. So now that you know what to do, are you actually going to do it?